Welcome back to the No Closer channel. You don't have to be a teenager to love Olivia Rodrigo's music, but it certainly helps. Hitting play on her debut album Sour, the 18-year-old Disney star and hit singer-songwriter's debut album is a guaranteed one-way ticket to reliving the most potent emotions of adolescence. The all-consuming heartbreak, the envy and insecurity, the sense that everything that's happening is the biggest thing ever. Mirroring the album's intensity, Rodrigo's rise has been quick and efficient. The January release of her #1 hit Driver's License propelled her to the top of the pop stratosphere. She is the rare breakout artist to debut at the top of the charts with her very first single, and her second single called Good For You. Let me tell you how Miss Olivia Rodrigo became America's next pop star. Rodrigo started her career in showbiz young, when she was only 12. She booked her first big commercial for Old Navy, and she was 13 when she made her Disney debut as a guitar-playing character. High School Musical: The series became her biggest role in 2019 when she joined the cast, the female lead opposite actor Joshua Bassett, making her a sensation with tweens and teens. In 2020, she signed a record label deal, and just a month shy of her 18th birthday, Miss Rodrigo released a song that would rocket her to new heights. Like Demi Lovato and Miley Cyrus before her, Rodrigo has used her acting background as a springboard, following a well-established Disney funnel to musical success. Sometimes, a perfect storm brews for stardom. Rodrigo has been at the center of that mostly benevolent storm this year. Add to that a song that dropped right during a pandemic-induced lull in releases from established A-list artists and a lull in chart competition. A compelling potential romantic backstory that references other Gen Z celebrities, and a viral TikTok trend, and Rodrigo was destined to find herself in the spotlight. That she has maintained momentum through the spring and into the summer comes down to a savvy continuing release schedule, a smart promotional strategy with a teen-friendly aesthetic, and music that continues to be witty, catchy, and relatable all at once, without pushing the boundaries. Rodrigo's debut album Sour, released May 21, certainly feels more like an artistic statement than like a newly minted sensation cashing in. Miss Rodrigo's project just released, and she's already breaking record with it. May 24, 2021. She became the first artist in Billboard Hot 100 history to have two #1 debuting singles from a debut album with Driver's License and Good For You. She's also the first artist in history to debut her first 3 proper singles in the top 10 on the Hot 100, with the songs Driver's License and Good For You peaking at #1 and the song Deja Vu peaking at #8. And her debut album Sour is on pace to break the record for biggest first-week US streams for a debut album by a female artist with more than 225 million streams. The project has sold over 500,000 total album units in the United States, one of the best-selling female album of 2021, surpassing Taylor Swift's Fearless re-released version. Speaking of Taylor, Olivia has openly gushed about her love for the Reputation girl in one of her new songs from that debut project. She revealed that Taylor Swift was her biggest idol and inspiration, but Sour, with its earnest pop-punk anger and hunger to bear insecurities and unpack jealousies, also shares DNA with artists like Fiona Apple, Avril Lavigne, or Lorde, in its most balladic moments, like the song called Hope or OK. All women who turn vulnerabilities into lyrical minefields, putting their deepest wounds on display, and using music for cathartic release. But unlike her predecessors, Rodrigo's references are distinctly Gen Z. She sings about watching reruns of Glee, show that debuted in 2009. Aesthetically, everything from her album cover to her Instagram is a nod to her act, a slew of pastel colors, and cooler-than-you photo shoots that show off her trendy fashion sense. But her sound, from the punk album starter song called Brutal to the bedroom pop minimalism song called Enough For You, is harder to pin down. So Olivia's support comes more from the younger teens, more from the Gen Z generation. To be honest, I was impressed by this young lady at first. I was more the type of person to call her overrated, but after listening to the album and watching her performances, this girl has potential, real potential. But does going viral on TikTok hold a career? Will this rise take her far? A rise that could make her a future legend? That is the question. A rather talented and attractive young woman, or project who brings several musical genres. Is she on the way to be forgotten in a few years, or to become a one-hit wonder, just like the cheerleader singer? Miss Olivia has the potential to become an unforgettable character in the music industry. Certainly, her success in the charts is impeccable and impressive. Her sales are huge, but the charts are only numbers. The charts do not count the talent of the artist. Rodrigo still has things to prove. She looks very versatile, so we can't wait to see what she has in store for the future, and especially for her second era, which should begin in 2023. Thanks you for watching. Check Olivia's debut project on streaming platforms and subscribe to the No Closer YouTube channel for more content of this type.